It's 3:31. I'm a couple of minutes late. That's okay. Just working on the forecast over here with meteorologist Cam Tran, making sure to get all the latest data for you. But how you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day. It is absolutely beautiful outside. But you don't have to take my word for it. Let me pop over and see what's doing on the tower cam perspective. Over in Brevard County, this is probably the only spot that isn't ridiculously stunning outside. We are watching clouds. We're even watching pockets of heavy rain and thunderstorms in the vicinity. So let's do this. Let's pop over and take a look on our first warning live Doppler radar and see what's doing over there. And you can see it's quiet in the metro area, but it is down here in Brevard County that we're watching the heavy rainfall. It's kind of been popping up from time to time. You can see it there. Let me just loop this over the last 30 minutes or so. And you kind of see from about 192 south, that's where we're watching the very heavy rainfall. Nothing severe, happy to say, just some good old-fashioned downpours. There have been some lightning strikes. I'll be the first to tell you that, right? There's 192 Melbourne Village up through. That's where the mall is. Is it even there? Gosh, I haven't been there in years. I don't even know if that mall's still there. It's where the mall was. Melbourne Square Mall. We head down toward Turtle Bay Place, Valcaria, Grant, and then all the way down toward Blue Cypress Lake there in Indian River County. So all things relatively quiet elsewhere. It's just that area. And it's all sparking up along this old frontal boundary. You can see that frontal boundary there pushing through South Florida, and that front is helping to spark up these storms. Don't you worry, it's all going to be moving on out. Just have to give it a little bit of time. Sue, how are you? Good afternoon. Ashlyn says, welcome back to the world of speaking. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's icky here in Brevard. I know, it's the only spot that's icky. Like if we look at our tower cams, there's Brevard. Obviously, yes, that's that. If I were to speak meteorologically, clinically, icky would definitely be the word. Let's look over to Melbourne. I mean, there it is, right? It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. All right, but let me just show you. Up the shoreline, there's New Smyrna Beach. Let me take you to downtown Orlando, right? Like, that's nice. Another shot showing plenty of clouds from downtown. Tourist district looking great. Look at these temperatures, people. Okay, you can definitely tell there's a cold front in our area. It's 83 in Palm Bay. It is 73 in Daytona Beach. Yeah, there's a front in there. Debbie says you were right, the soup did the trick, and now you can talk. That's right. Yukon says walked home from work in Eau Gallie, beat the storms, waiting for them to start. Yeah, a little bit. Sue says, I can't wait for the cooler temps. I grew up in Vermont, and I love the cold and snow. Well, I can't promise you snow, but we can definitely promise you at least a little bit of cool. So, again, there's a front moving through our area. That front will continue to clear out little by little. So here's what we're looking at, okay? Humidity dropping, rain chances gradually fading. We'll watch the temperatures drop through the 70s into the 60s, 60s into the 50s overnight tonight. It is going to be absolutely wonderful. Here's a look at the forecast, okay? Tonight, these are brand new numbers, dropping to 55, relatively unchanged at least for the most part. 55 degrees in Orlando, 49 in Leesburg, 47 degrees in the Villages, 43 in Ocala. Yeah, look at that. 43. Wow, that's incredible stuff. It's been a long time since we've had temperatures that look like this. A long time. So what's going on? So there's the front. It will continue to push south as it does. Cooler, drier air moves into Central Florida, and then it sits here, and then it sits here, and then it sits here. We're talking about a wonderful stretch of weather moving our direction. And, you know, the real reason is that northerly push. Look at the moisture, okay? Comfy, dry air moving in. These next couple of days, just bone dry. So we're going to have to start talking about fire danger these next couple of days. Just because humidity takes a huge drop, that's the way it plays out. Tina says, I'm not complaining about the temperatures as I go sit in the car line waiting for my son. I can actually save gas and turn my car off and open the windows while I wait. Isn't that, Tina, a welcome change, right? I'll take that. And if we're making plans for tomorrow, just a reminder, you'll want the light jacket. Look at tomorrow morning, 55 degrees. Look at tomorrow afternoon, 70. You may want the long sleeves. If not, t-shirt's still fine. Judy says, thank you for the fantastic news. Oh, of course. Shirley says, moisturizer, ladies. Good point. Good point. So today we hit 83 for a high, and not sure if we hit anything higher. We hit 84. Excuse me, I need to change this graphic. Hold on. Let's be right. Stand by. I'll fix it. Hold on. Stand by. Okay. Okay. What I was saying was that we hit 84 degrees this afternoon, and that is awful nice. Tomorrow is going to be awful nicer. Yeah, look at that. 70 degrees, our high temperature, okay? Tomorrow is going to be the coolest afternoon that we have seen since March the 13th. It is going to be a big, big shift. A big shift, right? And as a matter of fact, I would venture to say, I think we're probably also talking about the record cool high temperatures for tomorrow, okay? All of Central Florida looking to set new record cool high temperatures. These are just some of the storylines that we're talking about coming up a little bit later on WESH 2 News today, all right? So, that said, here's the 7-day forecast, okay? We called for 83, we hit 84, my bad. Tomorrow, 70 for a high temperature. On Thursday, 52 for a morning low. That is going to be a big chill, wow. And then look at that, by the weekend, starting to warm up, but really not too bad. A lot of people are asking, please, I saw somebody ask, please ensure that it was a tweet, actually. Joseph says, can you do me a favor and make Saturday have perfect weather for drinking at Epcot? Well, what is perfect drinking weather? I could tell you the weather is going to be perfect in general, but for drinking, I don't know the specifics. I'm not a drinker, so I don't know that. But the weather is going to be perfect, no matter what you want to do or where you want to go. These next couple of days look unbelievable. All right? All right, listen. Be the sunshine in someone else's day, would you? I'm going to see you in just a couple of minutes. I've got a Boy Scout event tonight, so instead of me filling in for Manalfi, I'm filling in for Cam. Cam is filling in for Manalfi. We're all over the place, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm taking the Weather Lab to Castleberry to a group of Boy Scouts. That's going to be a lot of fun. All right. I will see you in a couple of minutes. We're going to be talking all about the chill. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. How much earlier is the chill arriving this year versus last year? That's an interesting question, huh? Yeah, we'll talk about it coming up today at 4 o'clock. See you.